So today is what I like to call my MOT, which is my annual review. Let's do this. Now the day usually starts quite early, and for anyone who knows me will know that I'm really not a morning person, which means my brain can't handle anything but silence in the morning. Really not a morning person. Also at this point in the day I'm starting to get hungry, or hangry, because you see, for an annual review I'm forbidden to eat anything after midnight the day before. So maybe I might have taken that a bit to heart the previous night and ordered a pizza at 10:30 p.m. Cat's out the bag now. Arrgh. Anyway, so after arriving at the Royal Papworth Hospital, we go to my room for the day, which is in the CF unit. And first on the agenda is the blood test. Woohoo! My favourite part. That's sarcasm, by the way. Here they take bloods for
vitamin levels, your liver function, your full blood count, your CRP,
right.
Everything.
Everything.
We look at everything.
Okay. Sharp scratch is a phrase which is commonly used just before starting a blood test, referring to the needle going into the arm. Every blood test starts this way, and from the hundreds of tests that I've had, I can honestly say that it does not feel like a sharp scratch, more like a sharp, deep, agonising pain. What I'm trying to say here is I really don't like blood tests. And breathe.
And breathe now, please, yes.
So then I have to do the glucose tolerance test, which involves drinking this lovely, delicious looking drink here. It's not lovely at all. That's sarcasm again. So I drink this whole drink, which determines whether or not I have diabetes.
We like to drink with Kate, because Kate is our mate, and when she does it, drinking 8. Go count. Ready? Count.
He didn't count. So after drinking the whole thing, I have to wait another 2 hours before they do another blood test, and then after that I can finally eat. In the meantime, however, Tom gets to eat and drink whatever he wants, so that's fun for me. Anyway, at the beginning they give you some questionnaires and surveys to fill out, which is what I will do now.
Give you an example of a question. Over the last 2 weeks, to what extent do you have difficult walking? Number 1, you can walk a long time without getting tired. Number 2, you can walk a long time but you get tired. Number 3, you cannot walk a long time because you get tired quickly. Or number 4, you avoid walking whenever possible because it's too tiring for you. Please circle your answer. It's the kind of questions that I have to fill out. Let's get to it. One of the questions is, I feel comfortable discussing my illness with others. Very true, somewhat false, or very false. For the last however many years, it's always been very false. This year, very true. Questionnaires complete. Just waiting to do the lung function now, I think. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, definitely thinking about food here.
I've taken the Foster inhaler about 7.
Yep. And any strange chest pains at all recently? Have you knowing?
No.
You haven't coughed up any blood in the last couple of days? No surgery since we last saw you, anything like that? Any troubles at all since we last done the test?
No, I don't think so.
Perfect. Okay. So, because it's annual review, you have to start with the slow ones to begin with.
Yep.
So, just to jog your memory, it's that nice big breath all the way up to the top, onto the mouthpiece, and just a long steady blow all the way up till you're completely empty. And nice and steady all the way up. Perfect. And then just keep that going for as long as you can.
Did 5 of those breathing tests. Well done, Kate. Nice one. Next.
So the machine's ready whenever you are,
Okay.
but take as long as you need, there's no rush. And then blast. Good, well done. And then you keep that going as long as you can.
Now you might be able to tell in this lovely clip, I do turn a beautiful shade of purple. Is that purple? Is that pink? Is that red? I don't know.
And you've got nothing left. You can come off the tube and relax. Well done. Perfect.
Nice purple face in there as well.
It's a nice purple.
It does look very colourful.
It was purple. There you go. And I did 5 of those ones as well.
We do alright?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm so hungry. It's 9. 9:49. How long have I got? Another hour? Thank God, another hour before I can eat. Can't wait.
So the first to visit me on my MOT is the physio, and the kind of thing we talk about here is what do I do for airway clearance, how much sputum do I cough up a day, because that's lovely to talk about, and also what colour it is. Even lovelier. And of course they will always try and get you to do a sputum sample because it's more accurate to see what the lungs are growing. Fun. But if not, it'll just be the standard old cough swab. Other questions include any pains in your joints, hips or back, any sinus problems, any issues with your nebulizer, and of course incontinence issues. Now if you don't know what incontinence issues is, that's where a little bit of wee escapes if you cough or sneeze. Now I'm not going to lie with this, but when I was first asked if I had incontinence issues, I thought she said continence issues. So I was like, well, yeah, I know Europe and Asia is a continent, but otherwise my geography is absolutely terrible. But that's not what that means, unfortunately. So if you ever get asked that, it's incontinence, not continence. Don't be a wally like me.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. I've just seen the physio and... Oh! Hello! Yes. Yeah, of course, that's fine, that's fine.
And next to see me is the pharmacist. I usually give her a list of my repeat prescription and we talk through all the medication that I'm on and the dose for each one. And then we also talk about any problems getting medication and any new medication that's coming up. That's the pharmacist. Next is the social worker. Now with the social worker we talk about benefits and the move from DLA to PIP. So for PIP it seems like you have to go through an assessment by someone who most probably won't know what CF is. Afterwards they will decide whether you are eligible for it. Apparently one assessor actually asked a patient with CF, so how did you catch CF? What an absolute toss. We also talk about my job and what job I'm hoping to get next and stuff like job seekers allowance if I'm eligible for that as well. Halfway through the nurse came back in to take my second lot of bloods from the glucose tolerance test, which is why I'm holding my arm in this clip.
So the nurse came in and after she took bloods from my second lot of bloods from this arm, my blood sugars were quite low, so she came in with a glass of orange juice, like, drink this now. I had that, and then she come and tested it again. Little finger prick on my finger, obviously. Okay, next. Okay, so we get these 3 little swab things. One is for your nose, one's for your throat, and the other's for your groin. So we'll do the nose first. Open it. Just like shove it up your nose. I'll give it a squish around. Lovely. A few bogies on there. And this is to test for MRSA. So that's in my throat. You don't cough with this one. This is just like a swab. So. And the groin, well, that kind of get the idea, get the gist. I'm going to do that now, along with my urine sample. Just have a moment to talk how difficult it is to get a wee sample for a woman. Ain't easy. Goes everywhere, mate. Goes everywhere. What?
An embarrassment, love.
Embarrassment, love.
Then the glorious, incredible moment of breakfast. 2 slices of brown bread with butter, jam, and accompanied with a marvellous cup of tea. I was so excited about this, you have no idea. Now you might be wondering what happens in between seeing each person. Well, I'm here to tell you that we make the most of our time by playing some really exciting, engaging games.
I spy, might lie, something beginning with H.
Hospital.
Yeah.
Tom's got to go and make a phone call, so it's just me now. How exciting. Just been for an x-ray. Obviously I can't film in there because of all the equipment and stuff, but x-ray complete. Next, specialist nurse.
So when the specialist nurse comes in, she asks questions like, have you had your flu jab recently? Have you had a pneumonia jab? Are you on any oxygen? Do you have a port? Diabetes? Have you coughed up any blood recently? That sort of thing. And then, of course, stuff usually gets quite personal. Questions like, are you on any contraception? And are you thinking about having any babies? So that's always fun to answer. And also, any lumps or bumps to be concerned about? Are you eligible for a smear test yet? Do you smoke? Because believe it or not, some CFers actually smoke, which is absolute madness. But there we go. She also asked if there's any holidays coming up and if I need a letter for the plane because of all the, drugs in my suitcase. And of course they can recommend some good insurance companies as well.
Okay, my darling.
Lovely.
Take care.
Specialist nurse complete.
So, looking at your weight.
So with the dietitian, we talk about my current weight and BMI and if I've got a good appetite, that sort of thing. And then we go through everything I ate on the previous day, which of course includes the bad decision I made at 10:30 p.m. And I also tell her how many crayons I've had with each meal. Then we move on to the bowels. And we not only talk about bowel movement, oh no. It gets much better than that. The dietitian has a proper Dulux colour chart for... well, you can probably guess that bit, right? Then we move on to the hand grip test. I'm not actually sure what the proper name is here, but it measures the muscle strength I have in each arm.
Go.
As you can quite clearly see here, I am an absolute Iron Man. But actually, to be fair, I did top my results from last year, so I'm obviously stronger this year. And Tom seems to think it's down to...
that crime fighting you're doing in the...
Right, yeah, of course, yeah. Hilarious.
Thank you, anytime. Glad I came.
Lunch!
Oh.
Lunch! Get it! Still here. Alright, we're on a mission. We only have... how long have we got? Half an hour to get lunch.
40.
It's a shame no one bought any snacks or, rolls or sandwiches, which would have been really nice at this point in the day, but...
Unfortunately, I was working a late night last night, then I woke up at 5:30 this morning to come and pick you up to take you.
Tom, I'm hearing this, and I want to hear this. Do you know what film that's from? No, you don't, do you? Devil Wears Prada. Boom. Anyway, let's go get some lunch, I'm so hungry.
Now don't judge me here for having a big McDonald's, I was so hungry, okay? Now fun fact, before having an ultrasound, you're not allowed to drink anything fizzy. So we went for the Tropicana. That's healthy, right?
Well, that is the quickest that I've ever eaten at McDonald's. We got back just in time for the ultrasound. Let's do it! Go!
We then get transported in an ambulance to the ultrasound building. Top class footage here, Kate, well done. You idiot.
We're about to have an ultrasound.
Now, in an ultrasound, they put some cold jelly stuff on my abdomen, and then I literally have no idea how this happens, but you can suddenly see, like, the innards, I guess, of my body on a screen. It's weird, isn't it? It's bonkers. I don't know how that works. Although, to me, it just looks like random splodges. There was actually a moment where he was like, can you see your spleen? That's not how he talked. And I literally felt like Rachel from Friends.
I don't see it!
Fortunately, of course, Mr. Ultrasound Man knew what he was looking at, and he explained what everything was. And then we also had a very good chat about YouTube. He's a very nice man indeed.
Oh, right.
So you can see how that's kind of pulsating away.
Yeah.
That's something called the IVC.
Then we walk back to the CF unit, but on the way, we are going to the duck pond. Hey? The famous Papworth duck pond. Royal Papworth. We couldn't actually see the black swan and it was really cold, so we just went back to the CF unit.
We have come back from the ultrasound. It went well. I think the day's gone really quick.
Really well.
It's sped by. Good game of I Spy though. We're just going to do a cough swab and then we're free. Okay, thank you. Cough swab completed. We are waiting to hear back from a doctor about my x-ray. And if all being well, we will be out of here before... what time is it? I'll see you.
3.
3:15.
Everything is absolutely fine. You are free to go.
We are
now.
free to go. Woohoo! Let's do this.
Go, 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 go! So that's annual review done for another year.
Some music?
Happy, clap along if you feel
a day in the life of an annual review. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and a big thank you to the Royal Papworth Hospital for letting me film and also for making the day go really quick. Thank you for watching, and I will now show you what I did for physio today. If you made it this far, then you might as well subscribe.